that is horse bacon at this store is really good. They have some good turkey jerky.
Well,
Turkey jerky.
You said you'd buy me that necklace.
well, we could get, we could get the turkey legs and just sort of lace them up.
That will look beautiful on your back.
Okay, now let's see this same scene, more or less, in the future.
I've noticed that they have holographed some sort of alien ship, and it has landed on our space property.
An uncloaked ship on our property.
Stargate 5,322 million.
My God, that'd be worth. We could buy 3 parsecs of space with that.
Would I also be able to get that necklace that allows me to take my head off and put it on other people's bodies?
Well, let me see. Well, not quite. That would get us about half the unobtainium we would need.
I think we should hide it.
Maybe the price will go up.
Perhaps so.
Oh,
Very nice to meet you.
I'm glad I showed up in your living experience moment at this time.
So are we.
I noticed through the field of inspection that an unidentified ship landed in 2 parsecs away from your experiential living conditions.
We heard that whatever lands on our experiential living conditions belongs to us.
What plane of reality do you come from?
The unreality of all those that say nay. That was to dissuade you from understanding what I really wanted to say. This alien ship is actually where you and mankind was hatched. Yes. Out of one came all. Said so it be.
Out of took 2.
That was the other version. That was much more popular.
You're such a bum.
And
Yes.
you have something to offer us, I assume?
Yes, I will give you these 3 tablets of fake reality.
3 tablets of fake reality. That should equal how much, sir?
Well, at least 2 meals at Sonny's.
Okay. Now, let's see this scene, more or less, back in the Stone Age.
Yes, after that we absolutely do need a support group. So we're going to have a support group in which everyone has an issue, but we need to know what the issue is. Anybody have any suggestions?
Constant,
What was yours?
constantly stubbing your toe.
Oh, that's a good one.
Biting your nails off.
Stubbing your toes, biting your nails off. Anyone else? I'm sorry?
Fear of driving.
Fear of driving.
Fear of driving.
I've done
Constipation.
Constipation. You know what? Constipation that causes people to bite their nails. That's a great idea. Here we go. Okay. We are all here today to discuss the issue at hand, which is the severe constipation that causes each and every one of you to bite your nails.
Let me tell you. It's been since the war. It's been since the war since the last time I dropped the kids off at the pool.
Now, Lily, that's the same story you told us last week, yet I heard from your son that you so-called dropped the kids off at the pool at least 2 days ago.
It was just a turtle head. Let me tell you.
Just a turtle.
It was just a turtle head. It's still hanging on. But let me tell you, and what happened at the war? What happened was, I was there.
Go on.
It was unbelievable. I went to see the War of the Worlds, and it was the remake.
I heard that caused a lot of conflict.
Yeah, it was a remake. The 1960s version was a great HD. It was just amazing. And this latest one, it was a right. I was an extra.
Can you hold on 1 second?
I'm trying to hold on.
Your flatulence is distracting the group. I discussed this.
He's a tease. I wish I could do that.
Do you think that next time they have more newspapers and coffee?
Absolutely. I apologize that there are newspapers. I know that caffeine can often help with constipation.
And maybe we could hold a meeting at a bookstore next time.
Oh, we tried to do that, but the
Yeah.
bookstore decided that they did not appreciate all of our noise and flatulence, biting our nails, and people turtle-heading all over the place. It was just not.
And trying to use the books as toilet paper, they didn't like that.
They didn't know. No, they did. And you should not do that again.
We're avoiding the topic. This woman over here, she told this story last week about her grandma.
I told you the story about my grandma, but I'm telling you the story about my current job and the bedpan nurse at the Veteran Hospital. I don't have anything to do anymore. It's just terrible.
I'm so sorry.
Left in the back room biting my nails and worrying about what all the people are not doing.
Keep talking.
So sorry to hear
It's working. There's some sort of miracle laxative.
It seems like there might be a revelation here.
Keep talking.
I just keep talking about the bedpan and the nails.
Well, you know what? No.
I swear to God, this guy poops next to me, I'm gonna lose it. I'm in purgatory over here, and this guy's gonna drop a load right in the seat.
I'm like an astronaut. I've got adult diapers on.
I told you not to call your father this guy.
Look, I know, but it's contagious. You know, I've been eating nothing but beef jerky and nuts and lard now for
It's
weeks.
receding. The turtle's going back into its shell.
I never knew constipation was contagious. You know, it could just be so tight. You know, and then next thing I know, I'm just wound up inside, and I can't.
You do know that sphincter is a muscle that when you're stressed tightens.
That's
So
not
maybe what we need to do is release the stress.
Relax. Keep talking.
I got it.
Oh.
I fill the bedpan with prunes.
Oh.
Fills it with prunes.
It's a false.
Are her stories helping anybody else?
No.
I think we should go see a movie together.
I think you're just hitting on her.
I thought that was that's a different kind of group. You need to be in a different kind
But
of
she
group.
eases my pain. Look at her face. Her and I are connecting over our problems.
Do you think?
Emotional problems are why we're constipated? Do you think it has to do with our psyche and our way of perceiving the world?
It's possible. It could be that. It could be what you're eating. It could be the fact that you have children.
Enough with the foreplay. I'm taking her away. Let's get out of here.
That's great. Go to the movie.
You guys are avoiding your problems.
Milk duds, Twizzlers, and
Anybody else have anything they need to discuss? Now that we've gotten rid of that.
I was wondering
that my job is such that I gotta hold it for sometimes days at a time, that I cannot afford to be distracted. I'm actually in favor of this. I'm not sure this is the right word for me at all, because, when I'm, if you have a problem in a spacecraft, and you get into the little life module and come back to Earth, depending on how far away, it can take weeks to get back. There ain't no facilities in that, okay? You gotta just hang on.
Yeah.
And, it's just, you guys you have no idea. You're qualifying it for astronaut training even as we speak.
That is good news, isn't it? We are qualifying for astronaut training. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Even
You
though I
might
was
survive where the rest of the crew would just drown in their own.
Although I was told that you didn't do astronaut training.
I didn't have to. I was born in space.
Nancy!
Okay, so this next game that we're playing here is called Lines in My Pocket. So all those pieces of paper that you guys filled out, we will now use. And so we'll have some actors act out the scene, but what I need is a relationship between them together so that they can act this out. So a relationship between, let them see you first, for your inspiration. So what's the relationship between Emily and Paul here?
The Silent Brothers.
They can be anything.
Divorcing couple.
Student teacher, what?
Divorcing couple.
Divorcing couple, okay.
Pastor, student.
What is it?
Pastor, priest, and student.
Pastor, okay, I like that.
Okay.
Yes, priest and student, I like that. Let's run it. All right, here we go.
Hello, my child.
I teach.
Tell me what you've done.
All of it?
Yes, it's a catharsis, which leads to absolution.
Absolution, isn't that thing where Jeff's beard is fake?
Not exactly, but close.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm willing
You're getting there.
Okay.
I really want you to tell me what you did wrong that time that the die has been cast.
Man, how did you find out about my gambling?
I just knew because I'm a priest.
Wow, you guys know everything.
We do.
You
We have
probably-
eyes on the back of our heads.
You probably even know that. Don't shoot your eyes out.
It's not easy with all the guns in the world these days.
It's a terrible problem. I'm sure glad I don't have any of those. That just sounds like.
Well, Priest Patricia, I'm glad you're working with my little boy here. And we all know that in our religion, the first tenet is, that's not chicken. And that's because it's an egg.
God for that.
It's an egg. And that's where we all come from, the egg. And I'm glad that he's here hatching this spiritual journey with you.
Well,
Me too.
it's been a long time coming, and he's had a lot of troubles.
Yes.
He's been naughty. He's had terrible thoughts. He told me that one time he was thinking, come together right now over me.
Yes. That's really, for a 6-year-old, that's an amazing comment.
Well, it demonstrates his high IQ, but
Yes.
very precocious.
Well, he often quotes like the Encyclopedia Britannica over dinner. Like last night he just said, it's National Jello Week. Tell everybody, and don't let the weeks go by without Jello. And that's out of the J
I
Encyclopedia.
can't believe that. Wow, really?
No, I didn't
If
say
only
that.
you could say there's
Yes,
no
you
news
did.
about that,
I said, actually, I'm on drugs.
Jello
You
is
see what I'm saying?
Jello is the new ecstasy. That Bill Cosby.
I
Can't
can't
trust
allow
it.
that in my church because I as you know, the second tenet of our church is I can't get no satisfaction.
Yes, and music seems to be seeping into our livelihood. This is like a rock and roll religion. I love
It's
it.
important in our religion. It's important.
Yes, yes. Well, my son took a lot from his mother. His mother was born, in Siberia, where they all believe and usually chant over dinner, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
I've heard the stories. Now I know it's true.
Siberia, they do really put you in hell. Yes. Dry timber and cold weather. Can't
Hell
be
is a
anything worse
place
than
we
that.
want to avoid because, well, there's a demon there. His name is the devil.
Yes.
And he'll tell you as soon as you get there, did you bring my hot dog? It's hot down there, you know? Did you bring my hot dog?
I
If you
take
don't
one
come
everywhere.
prepared, if you don't come prepared,
The text has so many euphemisms in it.
that's the first level.
Yes, yes, yes. And that, there was no bun mentioned or condiments. I mean, what sort of God does that?
You should get down on your knees, Mr. Man. You should get down on your knees and
Yes.
pray and say this prayer. She was a tin bone talking woman, but she had a hot dog heart.
Go ahead, do it, son.
All right.
Repeat the words.
Here I go. I guess I will just have to find someone like you.
Now, Priestess Patricia, you seem to be wooing him with your wisdom. And I always thought that you and I were going to go away and go to the drive-in and watch our favorite movie. I have always depended on the kindness of strangers.
Excuse me. I was waiting in the car for you, and I just heard what you said to the priestess. You know what I have to say about that, mister?
Oh, my. Hell hath no fear.
How is your trout? It tastes like fish to me.
God.
Now, you better come home now. You're not seeing this priestess again. Neither of you. Come on.
I'll get my money.
Come on. You don't have to go. You know I've taken a vow. This was what I vowed. We are confronted by insurmountable opportunities. It's safe here.
Well, I will tell you the last thing I would ever want to do is to, when I go to the pearly gates, look at God and have Him tell me, I'm the decider. All right, for our last game of the evening. Well, thank you very much for these suggestions. They're fantastic, amazing, wonderful. But for our last game of the evening, we call it Life in Goon River. And we're basically going to tell you a story about a fictional town. And but we need some words of inspiration. We just need some words here. Let's just the first thing that comes to your mind. Anything.
Courage.
Courage. Hope. Hope.
Fortune cookie.
Fortune cookie. And courage. Say.
Rapture.
Rapture, courage, fortune cookie, and one more.
Desperation.
Desperation. Desperation, courage, fortune cookie, and rapture. All right, let's do this. Goon River, our last game. Thank you. And everybody stand.